Okay, you guys, this is part 2 of me actually doing the gravy because my phone is dying and I've used up the amount of the storage for the last video. But this is the second part to making the baked mac and cheese, the beef meatloaf, and the gravy. Right now I'm on the gravy. I added some onions on top of the butter that is cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and add flour. Now I eyeballed my flour. I did maybe about a half a cup as well. So I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all, but I think I eyeballed it. That's probably about a half a cup. That's probably too much, to be honest. And I'm going to make it into a roux with the butter that's already in there and the onions. Okay, hold on. When it starts looking like a... Sorry, y'all, because my phone is dying. When it starts looking like a blub of mashed potatoes, the flour clumping up, when you make your roux, you start adding the beef broth little by little for the amount of the flour of the roux that's in there. So right now this is what it's looking like. It looks like chunks of stuff in there, but I promise it'll turn into a gravy. You got to add it slowly. You got to have patience when it comes to gravy so that you don't burn it, or you're adding too much broth and then it becomes too liquidy. So right now I added the broth little by little. You guys didn't get to see that part because I had to put my phone on the charger. It's still dying, but I'm trying to get every little bit for you guys. But right now it's looking like this. Okay, it's still a little bit watery, but that's because I still have roux in there. So I'm trying to get every clump of roux down. Once every little clump of roux down, you can continue to add broth to see if it'll be the perfect consistency, because you don't want it to be too thick and you don't want it to be watery either. You leave it on low. I leave mine on low because I don't want my gravy to burn. I haven't added any seasonings yet because, again, I just want to get this these clumps out the way. Okay, so I'll catch you guys in a minute. Okay, right now it's looking like there's still too much roux, so I'm gonna add a tad bit more of that beef broth in there to get a little bit more. And I might higher up the temperature on that. All right, I'm gonna just continue to stir, continue to stir, continue to stir. I think, ooh, I'm dropping gravy. I'm dropping gravy. Don't worry, y'all, I'm gonna clean. Usually I clean as I go, but all this required attention, so I couldn't really do things at the same time. Oh, we're getting that consistency, and to be honest, that might be enough beef broth only because the clumps that are in there are now just the onion. So now that I've got gravy, look at that. Now that I've got gravy, I'm going to go ahead and add the seasoning. The seasoning is going to thick it up a bit. And I am starting to fully smell some sort of gravy, which is my beef, because I chose beef gravy, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of pepper. I said a little bit while I continue to still add that. I'm gonna add some onion powder. Okay, and we are going to add some garlic powder. Y'all know I like a generous amount of garlic powder. So there we go, and that's all she wrote for the gravy. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it, and that is how I make my gravy, y'all. That's it. Just keep turning it until you're done mixing all that stuff together. Excuse me, got pepper in my throat. Now, I've seen this in the cooking channel. I'm going to taste it, but you want a clean line on this gravy or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and grab some. Look at that. Do you see that clean line? It is a little thick. I might add a little bit more broth. But you guys, we have ourselves some gravy. Okay, look at that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open these up really quickly. Oh, let's go ahead and turn that off. So we can put this over here. I'm gonna open these bad boys, the meatloafs, and throw the gravy on top and put it back in there. We're also gonna check in on our mac and cheese in a minute as well. Okay, guys, we need a water break. Yes, I love my hydro jug. Sometimes we have a love-hate relationship when it comes to the top of this with the moldy, like not moldy, but the water accumulating. Anyways, we're not going to get to the hydro jug. It's about my food right now. So we're going to go ahead and pour the gravy. Well, first of all, let me show you guys the meatloaves after I've taken off the aluminum really quickly. Look at it. Okay, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Look at all the juices. Okay, we're gonna leave that. And we're gonna go ahead and pour the gravy on top of, I think I did it with the spoon yesterday, but to be more cleaner, but we have to get to cleaning anyway. So we're gonna pour that all over the meatloaves. And we're gonna leave a few, a little bit behind, so that in case we need some more gravy, we can pour on top as we're eating. But to be quite honest, I might be taking the juices from the meatloaf itself, because once this settles in together, girl, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Those are pieces of onion on top. All right. And now look at that. Look at the mac and cheese, y'all. Look at the mac and cheese. Ooh. Let me stop. I need to do some editing effects. But anyways, we're going to go ahead. And, oh, that's hot. Hold on. I need both hands here, y'all. So we're going to set you guys. Oh, why is that not holding? Okay. We're going to set you guys right there. And we're going to go on ahead. Oh, girl, you don't want to drop this. This is your dinner for tonight. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put this in here, and we're gonna go ahead and set about 20 minutes more for the mac and cheese and that together in the oven. This is what it's looking like, and I'll show you guys when everything is done. Stay tuned for dinner tonight. And obviously we're not gonna cover that because we want that to brown up on the top with the gravy, and clearly the mac and cheese as well, so stay tuned. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes.
Second timer, 20 minutes.
Period.
Starting now.
The first one was for the mac and cheese, but she's gonna stay in there, girl. That first timer is gonna go off and we're gonna be like, shut up. Anyways, stay tuned. And while all that is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and clean the kitchen, because girl, you want to see the mess? You want to see the mess? Usually y'all know I clean as I go, because your girl can't. But really quickly, before I put y'all down, while that gets done, look at this. Girl, like who... Girl, and that's not usually the soap I get, but today we just had to compromise. But yeah, we're gonna get this all cleaned up. Yeah, okay, you guys, we're gonna take a quick ginger ale sip. I needed some fizz, some carbonated drink. Anyways, ta-da. Okay, stove. We had to take these out and clean them too, y'all. Anyways, we are going to take out the meatloaf because it's been there a little longer than it should have while I was cleaning. But I couldn't stop what I'm doing to touch it. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out. It is done. The gravy actually seeped in. So we're definitely going to have to put some juice on top. But my mac and cheese, really quickly, I want to show you. Okay, so we're going to have to put some of those juices on top of the meatloaf so it can sit and, you know, marinate in that juice. But we're gonna actually go ahead and move the mac and cheese up on top and put this to broil. I want my mac and cheese to be broiled on top, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Cause girl, I'm not dropping this mac and cheese, girl. You crazy. Here we go. All right, there we go. Lovely, 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 lovely. There it is. There it is on the top. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes, because you know broiling. In a blink of an eye, your shit will be charcoal. Well, I'm going ahead and put these up. They're clean. You didn't touch no food. Go ahead and get these on up here. There we go. And then I'm going to take, just gonna get a regular spoon. Put some of that gravy on top of the meatloaf. So this is what I'm talking about. I'll take some of this gravy, mix it on up. You see that gravy down there? Look at that. You see how it's converting? And we're just gonna go ahead and promise it might look nasty, it might look good. I don't know, but it do taste good. I know that. I did the same recipe yesterday. So, you know what? I forgot to do the little flippy flip so that the bottom could get done, but it's okay. All right, we went ahead and did a little flip on each one. And now, there you go. Go ahead and get a taste. Okay, a little thick. You guys, and really quickly, I'm just gonna go ahead and cover it. Okay, so we got our homemade individual meatloafs. We got extra gravy, mac mac and cheese is sizzling and broiling. Glorious mac and cheese. That's the butter part. Okay, fans. So I am giving my mom and my brother some mac and cheese. I've already put you hear that? Ooh. I've already put some meatloaf in a container for them, but this is the fresh mac and cheese, so I'm gonna go ahead and hold on. I want you guys to see this. Like, oh my god. Oh, like, I don't think y'all can see. Oh, hold on, let me fix the camera here while I'm doing this. Oh, oh. So I'm gonna go ahead. Did y'all see that? I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera. Oh, I wanted that crisp to be on top. Hold on, I'm trying to get it nicely real quick. I want y'all to see this. Ooh, it's hot. Look at that. Oh, y'all see that mac and cheese? That's a little corner. That's a lot of mac and cheese. Go on ahead and fill that up for them real quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring it to my mama. Look at this. That little corner filled up this thing. That's a lot, mac and cheese. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Tell me that don't look good, y'all. What? Smells good too. Can't wait to try it. It look good, but do it taste good? Like Trinity J says. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pack this up for my mama. She hasn't been feeling well, like I said. So these 2 days, if I could give something to her so they can eat. Put some extra gravy. Got the meatloaf. And yeah, anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed my little tutorial recipe of my homemade meatloaf, homemade gravy, homemade baked mac and cheese. Let me stop. Anyways, you guys, that was cringy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, there you have it. You've been asking. Voila. Chef's kiss made by moi, yours truly. Anyways, fans, thank you so much for watching. Y'all were asking for it. I executed, so enjoy. I hope you have something to eat. Let me know if you decide to make my recipe the way I did it, because I would feel honored. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next vlog, videos, whatever, live, whatever. Stay tuned on your girl's channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow your girl on all social media platforms. TikTok will see it first, but please go to YouTube. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Please don't just be a fan. Become a what? Become a fan. I love you, fans. I will catch you guys later. Enjoy your Wednesday, the rest of your Wednesday. Have a good night. Should I be like Wednesday wind down Wednesday? I got wine, but remember that. I don't know. I'm just blabbering off now. After I was just about to do after I just did the outro. But I have wine, but it's enclosed because my mom gave it to me as a gift with encrypting on it from my cousin. She has like her own business, so I'm not gonna pop that bottle. And it's the middle of the week. I don't drink with my son in the house. I don't like it. So, but it sounds like a nice idea after cooking dinner, wind down Wednesday. But anyways, enjoy, you guys. If you do and you don't have no children around you, go ahead and take a sip of wine for me, y'all. I love you, fans. Have a blessed Wednesday. Now I'm gone. See you later.